was born and grew up in Pomona, California, a city just 30 miles from Los Angeles. For the first 16 years of my life, I grew up in the same house, with the same neighbors, and the same friends. I always knew that my parents weren't so fond of the neighborhood. However, it was the only place they could afford at the time, for my 3 sisters and I. On March 2006, my parents told me that we would be moving to Arizona. I didn't know what to think or how to react. I was definitely shocked. I had always pictured myself going to and graduating from the same high school my 3 sisters had attended. The same high school I had walked by every day on my way to my elementary and middle school. Although I had managed to reach sophomore year in the same high school, it meant that I wouldn't be able to graduate there. I wouldn't be graduating with my friends, who I had shared so many special moments with since elementary school. It also meant that I could no longer be a part of the school's volleyball team, and I would not have a chance to fight for a championship. I felt like my heart was going to break into pieces. My life would completely change, and I wasn't sure if it would be for the better. I would now have to attend a different high school and make new friends. I was frightened by the idea. What if I couldn't make new friends? I thought, why does this have to happen to me? Why at this time? So many questions raced through my mind. I was shocked, nervous, and felt as if I had a million butterflies flying in my stomach. For a while, I tried to convince my parents to reconsider moving. I tried everything. I begged, cried, and even bribed them with different methods. However, it was obvious that my parents weren't going to change their mind. They were sold on the idea of selling their home and purchasing one in Arizona. Everything sounded so simple, and of course, I wished it would also be that easy for me. However, all of the crying, begging, and bribing were not in vain. I could tell that my parents were hurt about having to put me through something so difficult, and were nice enough to allow me to finish my sophomore year in the same school. I was relieved that I would have a chance to spend more time with my close friends. But I did not expect to begin a new relationship with a guy who I had known since middle school. In the course of 3 months, we had a chance to get to know each other. We went to prom together, played sports together, and just enjoyed each other's company. We spent so little time together, but there was something about him that I just could not let go. I was surprised when he told me that he felt the same way. Still, I knew that our relationship could not go any further. Soon we would be 400 miles apart. Although I did not want to, I was determined to end the relationship. It was easier said than done, because when I tried to break up with him, he said that he still wanted to date me. He suggested that we try out a long-distance relationship. I was hesitant, but somehow I agreed because I really liked him. For the next 2 years, he traveled out to see me once a month. He recently decided to move out to Arizona permanently. On January 28th, 2012, he asked me to marry him, and of course I agreed. Now I realize that everything happens for a reason. We're the so-called friends that I cried for and didn't want to leave. Moving has helped me to see who my real friends are and who truly cares about me. I have met incredible people in Arizona that I would have never met if it were not for my parents' decision. I am grateful for their decision because it has made me the person that I am today.